units, a micro lot, which is 1,000 units, and a nano lot, which is 100 units. Okay. So remember when I showed you that screen, you didn't really start actually making any money off of 7 pips until you got to around $1,000. So that's why people now buy them. Like instead of saying, I want 10, let me just get 10 lots. Let me get a little small 10 piece. You're not going to do that anymore. Not in the Forex market. It takes money to make money. Looking at this screen, you can see how lot sizes can correlate to the profits and losses. So a lot of people get very excited about standard lots because at $100,000, you're now able to make around $10 per pip. At a mini lot, you're able to make about $1 per pip. At a micro lot, you're able to make about 10 cents per pip. And at a nano lot, you're able to make about 1 cent per pip. Most standard size accounts will only let you trade between a standard lot and a micro lot. You would have to get a special account in order to trade nano lots. Those are pretty much trading pennies. You're actually making pennies off of a pip versus, 10 cents per pip. Something else I wanted to point out was that column that says volume. Instead of going to your MetaTrader 4, you're not going to see 100,000 units. You're going to see something that says volume, or it might not even say volume. It's just going to show decimals. Those decimals stands for volume. If you put 1.0, you are now purchasing a standard lot. If you do 0.10, you're purchasing a mini lot. If you do 0.01, you're purchasing a micro lot, and you get it, so on and so forth. Okay. So make sure you have that right. 1.0 does not mean you're going to be making $1 per pip. That means you are purchasing a standard lot. So you want to make sure you're very attentive to that area. That is the number one area where people lose a lot of money because they either, one, enter things the wrong way, or they don't fully understand the importance of risk management, which we will teach you going forward. This is what it looks like on a computer for those of you who like to trade off of the computer. What I was talking about with volume, that 1.0 right there, that means that person is trading using a standard lot. You can change it. It doesn't just have to be 1.0. It can be 2.0, which now means you're getting $20 per pip. It can be 5.0, which means you're getting $50 per pip. Here's what it looks like on a phone. And I really just included only one. So this is an iPhone, but it looks very similar on an Android. It doesn't actually say volume. It's more of just a decimal. So in this situation, this person is trading with 0.05, which means they're going to be making 50 cents per pip. Okay, does that make sense? If they had 0.08, that means they're making 80 cents per pip. So they're basically trading with a micro lot or with 5 micro lots. If you're trading with 10 standard lots, then that means you're going to be making $100 per pip. If you're trading with 10 micro lots, well, that's pretty much now you're trading with a mini lot. So anyhow, you get it. So now that we know what types of contracts are which, let's go back to our scenario where you made 7 pips out of the market, okay? When you look here, remember, on a standard account, you cannot trade anything less than $1,000. Why? Because you're going to be making pennies. And then after that, you're not going to be making really anything. So that's why there's only these standard contracts such as micro, mini, and standard. And remember, on a micro account, a micro contract, you can make 10 cents per pip. So in this situation, it makes sense that you made 78 cents. All right. Because, it goes by tens. You take your 7 pips and you multiply it by 10. On a mini contract, you can make dollars per pip, $1. So in the event that you happen to go up 7 pips, that makes sense that you made $7.80. Now, remember, on a standard account or a standard lot, you can make $10 per pip. So it makes sense that when you've made 7 pips out of the market, if you take 7 times 10, you've now made $78 per pip. Now, the real question you might be sitting here scratching your head and asking is, so do I really need to bring $100,000 or more to start trading? Well, yeah, duh. Of course you do. Just kidding. You make sure you always read the fine print. No, you do not need to bring $100,000 or more. And there is one main reason, one superpower in the online market. And that superpower is referred to as leverage. Oh, sorry, that's my amazing music. Sparkle, sparkle. It's leverage. Leverage is what allows you to bring